battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone.
2-5-4, baby. Here we go. Year 3 with Duke. We're in the Fiesta Bowl quarterfinal of the college football playoff. Here we go, baby. Let's get it.
Number 5 seed in this playoff, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Crumstreet. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So Pittsburgh's offense comes on the field first today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today. Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
The Panthers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They bring him down after a short gain there. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. They'll give it to the back. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. And the Panthers will line up to boot it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense tonight. See if he can make something happen with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Blue Devils offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. Second down after that previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Some hard running there through a tackle. Sophomore run down after a nice run.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense getting set. Second down play here. They keep him off balance with a run. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Breaks free. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
They look to throw it here on second down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Hooks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. The Panthers looking to run some tempo here.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
With these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackle, but first down. This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Panthers will bring their punt team on the field now. They're going to kick it away for a 2nd time. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Wide open downfield. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. We reach the end of a scoreless first quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay game of offense.
Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Dropping back. He's going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. And the Blue Devils will have to punt this one away. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Looking to pass here. Snags the quick throw. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Panthers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. But he's got some space here. And some blocks. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Blue Devils. He just sprints into the end zone. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick returner. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Robinson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Breaks into open space. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. Panthers come to the line in the hurry-up. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Back in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. It's a shotgun run call. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense going on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They move the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Fire to the right side, complete. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. The Panthers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Defense is coming after him. The pass rush gets home.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 45. Will be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. Hit getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Okay, here comes the hurry-up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I mean, That's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Pressure is coming. This one is incomplete, right in the back corner of the end zone. The Panthers will have to kick this away. He fields it at the 15. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Here's the second down play. Wants to throw it. Short throw complete to the tight end. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. The Blue Devils will line up to kick it away. Money comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Play action here on 1st down. Pass complete in the crosser. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Pass caught, can he get in? And he's in! Touchdown, Pittsburgh!
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14-10.
They'll return it from inside the 5. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. And this one is caught. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
Here's the throw deep downfield. And he's got it down there inside the 35. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now.
Well, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Finds an open target on the left side. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Duke.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point is good, so the lead is 17-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. QB to the tight end for a completion. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Checks this down to the running back. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, they trap him for a sack. One more play before they head to the locker room. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On third down, he drops to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level.
The Panthers will kick it off to begin the second half. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Brought down at the 29. That's where we'll start the drive. Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. First play of the second half is a handoff. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Always looking to throw. Tackled way behind the line of of scrimmage, he'll lose 7 yards. Second down play coming up for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Moore.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Can he make it to the marker? And they bring him down, but not before he reaches a 38. First down from there.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
And the Blue Devils pick up enough for a first down here. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Gets the first and still running. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
The Blue Devils will have first and 10 here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside for defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Second down and goal upcoming. Quarterback still with the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Quarterback keeps the football. He's swarmed by the defense.
Good assignment football here by this defense. Good job of rallying to the quarterback, keeping him short of the marker. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. QB keeps it himself. Touchdown, Blue Devils. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, I love this throwback approach by this offensive coordinator. 4th down and goal. What the heck? Get behind this offensive line. Trust that they're going to win that surge up front and give the ball to the back for the touchdown.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Robinson. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. The shotgun handoff here. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Panthers looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. No huddle here for the offense.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Third down, this offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. Is 2 yards, so it's second and 8. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the right side. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And he's got it! Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. A beautiful, balanced drive. Reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is intercepted.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape and is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Panthers will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to pass here on second down. It's a wide receiver screen. Change of direction. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. And Duke has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sense while we have a chance. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The shotgun running play call. Nowhere to run up the middle. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good
touchdown hit. They jump on top now here in the fourth. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Even the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Tailback with another carry. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Burst at the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. He hands it to the back. Breaks loose at the 45. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
2nd down after that completion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
There's a screen pass to the running back. That's good for first down yardage, set up at the 26 now.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's caught.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Looking for a gap. It's Walters. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the 4th quarter? On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Duke. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
He's missed the PAT. Wow. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. This playoff game and keeping those championship dreams alive might come down to this possession. Can they produce some points? Throws with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking deep for late game heroics. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with the first down.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Their last chance here. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. And a timeout on the field. We'll talk some strategy, a crucial moment here. to just a short pickup. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes, and the offense produce some magic. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late.
All me, baby. That was user pick. It didn't say it, but that was all me, baby.
And now, they're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Handoff from the shotgun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Just gonna use my timeouts here, guys.
16 seconds remaining. Playoff games coming out of the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Second down, we're going to throw it. Players are down the right side. And he can't hold on right in his hands. And he dropped it. And a timeout taken by the offense. Stop the clock at 12 seconds remaining. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? They stop him, but it's a first down, and that should be ball game. A timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. And the Blue Devils line up on first and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he's just going to go down as the time runs out in this ballgame. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and
Now it's on to Northwestern, a rematch from earlier in the season. My one loss. Playing old Skrill for John Boy. Let's go, baby.